This is a description of project number 5, Color Interaction and Identity Studies. So this is due Friday, March 12th at 5 p.m. Peer reviews will be assigned automatically, and they will be due by Monday, March 15th at 5 p.m. So make sure that you watch these videos. They're very short and interesting, and they will support the idea of what we're trying to achieve in this assignment. So from a sheet of consistent color, create a series of cut or torn shapes. This could be construction paper torn from a magazine. Could be really interesting to do some kind of collage from magazine type stuff, or it could be something that you paint, allowing for texture, or it could be stained. But start with a sheet of consistent color. That's very important. Use these in a series of 3 compositions, and you'll create the 6 by 9 inch window on the 9 by 12 inch piece of Bristol board, and you'll focus on giving the color that you've chosen at least 5 different identities. So the objectives are to understand the relativity of color. Every color is perceived in relation to what is around it or what it is next to. Color will possess different identities based on what the colors they interact with are. So the requirements are, first of all, you cannot use white as a background color. You need to have a solid color to begin with. And you can do that by just painting the entire surface, the 6 by 9 inch area, one solid color. So in the process, don't lose sight of the overall objective of the whole piece. Consider composition and balance in edges and focal points, all of the basic elements of two-dimensional design. But do experiment with applications, stamping, printing, using collage, mixing mediums, and building surfaces. All of these things are encouraged. This is an opportunity to demonstrate creative initiative. So these must also include either of 2 collage options. 1, collage from construction paper, magazines, wallpapers, etc., that are primarily flat in color or textured colors. In other words, no representation. We're still keeping this an abstract assignment. Or 2, collage from paint swatches that you create by painting onto paper or other surfaces such as art, paper, vellum, wood, anything, and then cutting it into the shapes that you want. So what is due are 3 studies with collage and paint demonstrating color identity and color relativity. So here's some student examples. In this piece, collaging a cream-colored paper into painted sections, this student artist varied the scale to create a feeling of unity through repetition and movement through variety. The next study uses orange as a warm color anomaly to draw your eye, and it uses these kind of subtle purples as the color with multiple identities. And then this student uses a hole puncher to create a paint template to paint over solid prisms of color in order to give this kind of purple color underneath it multiple identities. So she used larger painted circles to create movement and focus. This study is using a solid black background applied with a heavy brushwork, and then both construction paper and also solid paint swatches are cut in hard geometric shapes and using value and hue contrast to create focus and movement. And now I'm going to scroll through a series of more student works that were made in response to this project.